Did my BF give me chlamydia? I've been with my BF for about 4 months now, but we were intimated a couple months before starting in November. He did admit to me that during that time in November and months before, he did have multiple sexual partners. I had a physical in November, and I was clear of everything. Anyways, things were good, and maybe the first month into our relationship, I got a mild yeast infection, but didn't think much of it and got it treated. You know, us girls get yeast infections out the blue. I put it aside and didn't think much of it. I then started getting BV symptoms around February and March, and after weeks of masking it with boric acid, I finally convinced myself it was probably BV. I felt a little iffy about it, BC. Usually I get BV when I was also with multipole partners too, before getting with said guy. I got treated for it, and I was cool beans. During this time, I was having some itching, but I thought it was from shaving, BC. My skin is sensitive and slight burning when I pee, and thought it was because I was dehydrated. Other than that, no discharge abnormality or anything like that. That would be concerning. Fast forward to mid-March, I woke up with pretty mild abdominal pain in my lower regions. We did do the nasty that morning, and it was really painful. I went all day with that lower abdominal pain and thought it was constipation, so I took some magnesium and the pain was still there even after blowing out my colon. The next day I still had pelvic/abdominal pain but noticed a fishy smell and already knew it was BV. Also, BV can cause pelvic pain, so I thought it was that after for sure, knowing it wasn't due to thinking I was constipated. While I waited to see my gyno to get treated for BV again, my pelvic pain started getting worse, to where I couldn't lay flat. BC gravity put too much pressure down on my pelvic area. I started spotting, and the pain just got worse. When I saw my gyno, I asked her if I can have a whole STI and STD panel done. A couple days later, I tested positive for chlamydia. I felt pure panic, BC. I haven't slept with anyone else at all or been in contact with anyone other than my man. I confronted him and swore he hasn't slept with anyone else either. I kind of believe him, BC. We basically sleep together and always together on weekends since we share the same hobbies. He started crying and swearing up and down he hasn't slept with anyone. I haven't had any symptoms other than the mild itching and slight burning when I pee. So it was strange that out the blue I got these massive symptoms and then tested positive. I do know chlamydia can show no symptoms for months and want to think he got it before we were serious, and both had it and didn't know. He states he has no symptoms or anything. I'm not sure what to do or what to think. I want to think he gave it to me before we locked in, and we both didn't know, and it finally caught up to me. Please let me know what y'all think.